my brothers and sisters, I decided to put this in writing as a covenant so that I'll be held to my word. If Madibo will give me the mandate to lead us. I say I am putting myself in writing as an evidence that when you give me your mandate to pioneer or to spearhead the leadership of MDA, you can hold me to my word. I will not come and speak what I don't mean. Thank you very much. Simply put, I want to bring distinction to the Madibo nation. There is good, there is better, there is best, there is distinction. I want to bring distinction to the Madibo nation because of where I'm coming from. So, one of the issues I want to bring clearly is the issue of not understanding what MDA means. And that is the reason why we are where we are, distinguished brothers and sisters. If we continue to define MDA in the wrong manner, we will never move forward. I'm coming with the knowledge of how to define MDA. And let me define it. MDA is an NGO. MDA is not a platform for political progress. MDA is not a platform for personal progress. MDA is an NGO. You need somebody who has the wisdom, the knowledge, the learning, the experience, and the expertise of understanding what an NGO is in order for him or for you to be able to move MDA forward. Now, I have about 8 issues here, what I bring to the Madibo nation. Number 1, I bring courage, I bring knowledge, I bring local and international capacity, experience, and expertise. I'm saying that because of where I'm coming from. I have the privilege of having all this experience. A local boy with international experience. If you don't have international experience and expertise and connection, MDA will never move forward. Write it down. Secondly, I bring 2 decades of experience as a civil servant. I spent almost 20 years in Federal Ministry of Works. I won an award, 1999, FIFA declared me among 40 engineers, the best engineer, and I won an award. So I'm not coming from a place of no experience. I am bringing to the MDA project management experience. As a project manager for over 30 years, I know what it means to manage an organization like the MDA. That is what I'm bringing to the Madibo project. I bring respect to constituted authority and reference to our traditional rulers. Listen, spiritually speaking, when you don't have a head, when you don't have a cover, you cannot progress. If we do not respect the person who is, if you do not respect the person ahead of you, you can't progress. That is my understanding. So I'm going to bring respect to constituted authority, whether you are in government or you are in the traditional institution. We must, as a nation, learn how to do that. I will inculcate that into our lives as members of MDA. I bring team spirit. I'm a project manager. I work with a team. I don't work alone. All members that you will be electing with me tomorrow, you will see what to work together means. Let me tell you, when you work alone, you will win a medal. But when you work as a team, you will win a trophy. Nobody wants to win a trophy. I mean, nobody wants to win medals and medals alone. We have won enough medals. We've had deputy governors, we have commissioners. This time, it is time for all hands to be on deck for us to win trophies. Finally, I bring an amazing ability. That is my gift that God has given to me over the years. By training, by knowledge, and by experience, I bring that amazing ability to the MDA. Something that God has given to me, so that we are not associating without developing. As far as I'm concerned, if you ask me as an engineer, I will say we have been associating, but there is no development to show for. I want to bring a change to that. How do I want to do it? Number 1, prosperity will come to Madibo nation if you give me the opportunity. Why? Because I understand what working together means. God himself said, if the people is one, and they agree and they speak one language, heaven cannot restrain them from achieving what they want to achieve. That is a serious spiritual principle. I want to bring that. And because of my age, because of my experience, because of my exposure, I'll be able to talk to anybody in the land, giving you respect the way you are. And the capacity to bring us together is the primary thing that is bringing me on board to contest for this position. So the first thing is I will organize a rally. I know what it means because I trained as a stakeholder engagement for 2 years. I trained, before you can obtain your IP3, that's Institute of Public-Private Partnership, you must train in stakeholders engagement. I know how to bring people together by engagement, by persuasion, by discussion. What do I want to do? Let me tell you, if anybody comes here and tells you he wants to build a road from here to Lele, I'm sure you people know my village. It's like the last village, but obviously not the least. He is telling you lies. Because the capacity to bring funds to MDA and move us forward is beyond here. You have to have the connection beyond Nasarawa State, beyond Nigeria. I don't know how many of us can write application to an NGO that will attract funds. I have that experience, and I'm going to bring it to the motherland. Now, I have what I call the 4 R's, which I will implement immediately. The first R is to rebuild the broken walls of brotherhood. Listen, I repeat it again. As long as we are not one, you can preach from here to next tomorrow, nothing will happen. I have the integrity to bring our brothers together because you know I'm not beholden to anybody. I'm beholden only to the cause of the mother nature. If you have known me before, I don't patronize. I don't need anything from anybody. I need your love. I need your understanding. I need your brotherhood for us to move together. But I will not bow to you because you are not God. When you make me your president, by this time tomorrow, something new will happen in motherland. I can go to the highest person, I can go to the lowest person, and I can bring us together. That is the assurance I give you. So the first R is to rebuild the broken walls. The second R I have is to reposition. Our brother spoke about repositioning. But let me tell you, if you want to reposition us, we have to go back to the 70s and the 80s, where our parents, the J.K. Umorus, the Ezekiel Mechibis, the other brethren, the other parents that have gone, there was a focus that they had. That focus is no longer there. We must take Mada back to the original focus and core values if we want to move forward. I need to take us back there. Give me your mandate tomorrow and you understand exactly what I want to do. Thirdly, I want to rebrand the mother nature. Listen, I know what it means. In 1995, I paid almost 300,000 to start learning computer. My colleagues thought I was an idiot. But it is this computer knowledge, this ICT, that has made him go higher. One of the things I want to do is I want to harvest talent. 2 of my children are ICT specialists. They train as computer engineers, and I know exactly what they're doing. I want to harness the power of our youth and establish a computer hub in Apanga here, by the grace of God. How will I do it? My international connection will bring it to pass. I'm not talking about local connection alone. International connection will bring a computer hub to this thing. I will also set up a fund for startup. Any youth in motherland who has a talent, particularly in ICT, will have access to capital for him to develop. You develop a software, I know how I can market it for you and sell it to you, but you need money to do that. That is where the world is going. We cannot continue to remain analog when the whole world is going digital. So I will say that is what I'm going to do. Lastly, I want to repackage the MDA. Listen, if we are going to get assistance from donor agencies, like one of the speakers said, and I'm wondering, many of them have been MDA now. I'm the only new boy in the block. Many people have been doing MDA for like ages. That's why I'm coming on. Because what we are supposed to be doing, we didn't understand how to do it. We cannot attract anything. We cannot showcase our tradition if we are not online real time. That is exactly what I want to do. I will reposition the MDA. We cannot be in that secretariat. If you swear me in, the day I'm being sworn in, I will not move to that secretariat. But I know where we'll move to. But do you know where our new secretariat will come from? From you. From us here. I have the strategy of how to raise up a secretariat here. There is money in motherland. It's just that we don't understand. But if you put me there, I am going to make sure that that knowledge and that talent comes in. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Your time is right.